Hello, Scorpio. This is your tarot reading for love and relationships, April 2016. Um, in the future, my tarot readings will focus specifically on relationships, and a card fell out. This is Queen of Pentacles. If you have specific questions about career or finance, family issues, Um, you're more than welcome to contact me for a reading. My information is in the description. I also offer email readings for $10 as well. And you can still contact me if you have specific questions about a relationship. So, this is all about love and relationships. I'm going to shuffle the cards for just a few more seconds. Oh, Queen of Cups tried to come out. I think that's very relevant to you, Scorpio. It might actually make another appearance. Let's see what happens. Queen of Cups has been very relevant in all of the readings for this month. Okay, I'm going to cut the cards. Okay, so your first card was Queen of Pentacles. Your second card is Eight of Swords reversed. Your next card is Six of Cups. And Scorpio, you're a water sign. Cups represent water in the tarot. You have Five of Cups. You have Ten of Swords reverse, and this will be in the center of your spread. You have the Hangman reverse. These are very similar cards here because all three of these cards, Five of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Hangman, whether they're reversed or not, they're all about emotional pain, working through emotional pain, and trying to deal with heartache or loss. So I'm already kind of getting a story here, especially seeing that you have the Six of Cups here, which is about a lover, a boyfriend, girlfriend in the past. So maybe there has been some sort of breakup or difficulty in a relationship that's very hard for you to deal with emotionally. Your next card is Eight of Cups. So cups are coming through very strong for you, Scorpio. You have Four of Swords. And then you have this Knight of Wands in reverse. So, and I apologize for coughing. I don't know why when I start talking, especially through a mic, my voice suddenly has this need to cough as if it's just clearing things out. But hopefully I won't do that again, so I apologize. Now, you have only one major arcana card in here, Scorpio, and that is the Hangman, and that's in reverse. Now, the Hangman, when it is in a positive position, it's all about working through emotional difficulties. There is a situation that is very difficult to handle, a situation that's very complicated, and it is possibly stressing you out. But in the midst of all that stress and chaos, the Hangman means that you're still able to find some spiritual center or some meaning through all of that suffering. but it's in reverse. So I'm getting the feeling here, Scorpio, that you're going through a lot of suffering and you don't know why. And you can't resolve the suffering you're going through in this relationship. And there is a lot of suffering going on. You have some swords here. You have cups and swords, and then you have one pentacle and one wand. But these cups and swords are about the psychological and mental. Cups are about the emotional. So you're going through a lot of inner turmoil, okay? And this Ten of Swords is in the center of your spread. This is sort of giving a hint to what the situation is about. Once again, this is a reversal, but if the Ten of Swords was upright, then it would mean that this mental pain, this psychological pain that you're going through, or things that are getting as bad as they can get, that situation comes to an end. And after 10, the number 10 signals a new cycle, and it means you get to start over again. You're past, you move past the pain, and you move past um, the difficulty. You're able to let go and move on, but it's in reverse. So it means that you're still going through this suffering here. These swords are still in your back. And the number that follows 10 is an ace, and an ace always has one element. So ace of swords would have one sword. So you need to pull these swords out of your back in order to get to the ace. But that process isn't happening. I think that what I'm seeing in this story is you coming to grips and trying to get a handle on I hurt so bad about this relationship. Um, but I emotionally I am still attached to this person. And that's why we have this Six of Cups here. This Six of Cups is affection and memories of the past, an attachment to the past, a past relationship, an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend. Now, coming to the beginning of your story, Scorpio, I have a Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is not your element, this is Earth, but it could be someone else who's involved in this relationship. It could be a man or a woman, but this is the energy of nurturing. It's the energy of growth and prosperity, giving prosperity, nurturing prosperity, being stable. Also, the Queen of Pentacles is a very logical, rational woman. Everything falls into place, everything is in balance. The way she thinks, the way she connects to the outer world, the inner and outer, are perfectly matched. So we're coming into this past energy, the first three cards, the beginning of this is what's come before. We're talking about an energy to where maybe you felt stable and you felt you've got this figured out, this relationship figured out. Or maybe this is the energy of the relationship that things are very stable. Okay. But also, you have this Eight of Swords in reverse. And the Eight of Swords, of course, means that you feel trapped, you feel you have no options, but you have to take the blindfold off to see that, yes, you can get out of this situation. Okay. And so we go into the Six of Cups here. It seems as if there is an energy and a movement towards um, figuring things out, knowing what it is you want in a relationship. And it leads you back to these memories of the past. And maybe there was a reunion. Maybe there was a relationship where you and this person did get back together and it seemed like a good thing. But as we go to the next row of cards here, heading into the more present energy, and maybe some of this stuff has already happened, it seems like this past relationship is bringing more turmoil because now, here with the Five of Cups, we have regret, we have loss. We're at a crossroads. We don't know what direction to take, especially with our emotions. And this is definitely applying to you, Scorpio. I've already explained the Ten of Swords, meaning that this relationship doesn't seem to change. It's still bringing that emotional turmoil and chaos. And this is why the Hangman's in reverse as well. So there still seems to be a lot of unresolved issues in this relationship where the relationship still causes you pain, that this person, the way they're behaving in the relationship is still painful. And as we head into the future, now we have breaking away, distance. This Eight of Cups means someone is leaving. Maybe you're leaving. This Eight of Cups is your energy, and maybe you feel that you need to walk away. And that's why we have this Four of Swords. You see the sleeping, um, it's a tomb actually. And I think maybe emotionally you really need to rest, Scorpio, that the turmoil of this relationship has been so much for you. It's been too much for you. That there is a need to take a break and walk away in search of better things in the near future. You may not feel that that's something you're going to do, but it may be something that's necessary. Okay. And it also doesn't mean that this is not what the other person might do, but just know that this is something that may be for your higher good. So we have this Knight of Wands here. This Knight of Wands is in reverse, and this can represent a person. It's a fire. Wands represent fire, so this could definitely apply to an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. But what we've got going on here is a person who can be very controlling, who might have a very bad temper, someone who is very impatient, someone who doesn't have a lot of focus. They might be in your life one day and out of your life the next. Okay. And so there seems to be a huge push-pull with this domineering Knight of Wands who is dominating you emotionally, that maybe you feel guilt of walking away. That's one possibility. But I do get a sense that this fire is sort of overcoming the water here. Water can overcome fire, of course, but fire can also heat water. It can make water boil over until things are too much to handle. Okay. And so I think it's interesting that you have these swords all in a column right under each other, which seems to be a very strong energy about the mental and psychological issues that you're dealing with here in a relationship. Trying not to feel trapped, but yet still going through um, some type of mental or psychological pain, and then a need to just have a complete break. Okay. Um, and that could be a break that either you initiate or this other person initiates as well. But it does seem that with these earlier cards in the first two rows, what I'm seeing here is a relationship that is very chaotic, and it's causing you a lot of pain. And things are going to eventually just get to the point to where you might need to take a step back and start taking care of yourself. Okay. Now, I'm going to shuffle for the outcome card. And as always, because I kind of anticipate a lot of Scorpios saying, oh, there's nothing positive here. But remember that the purpose of a tarot reading is not to say what's positive or negative. It's simply to give you clarity about some of the things that are going on in your life. And getting clarity is always a good thing. That there are things that you're not seeing that the tarot is bringing to the surface so that you can look at that and see what it is you need to do in your own life for your highest good. So try not to just see this, oh, this is negative, my relationship is going down in the dumps. For those of you who are in a relationship, you know, try not to see this as, oh, this is terrible. But you should also consider the fact that the tarot is trying to illuminate certain things that are fundamentally making you unhappy and showing you those things so that you can overcome those obstacles so that you can have a happy relationship. Sometimes that involves letting go. Sometimes it means taking a break, okay, and just getting some distance. But you should never see that as negative. Sometimes we have to have a bigger picture, not what we want right now, but the bigger picture of what is going to be for our highest good. So I'm going to shuffle for the outcome to see what is really going to be the lesson learned here. Okay. And I'm also going to pull an angel oracle card, a message from your spirit guide or archangels. Okay. You have a Two of Swords here. And as we know, there needs to be a decision to be made. And a question just came to me from a hypothetical reader, someone that I would be reading this for. And the person says to me, if this person doesn't love me, why doesn't he let me go? And that's a situation I know that many women have found themselves in, to where they're in a relationship where the other person is just not, uh, this person is not bringing a positive influence. You know, the relationship is always in turmoil whenever they get back together. And so why doesn't this person let me go if they don't love me? And so that's the energy, that's the situation I'm thinking of as I look at this Two of Cups. Why can't they just tell me they don't want to have anything to do with me and leave me alone? Because you're still emotionally attached, you're not able to walk away. Okay. So I'm getting that push pull to where this Knight of Wands in reverse, it's not, he's not or she's not letting you go. And it's bringing you to this decision to where it's the same thing. Like, why doesn't this person, if this person doesn't want to be with me, if they're doing things like not returning my calls, they're ignoring me, they're always placing me low priority, they never spend time with me, why doesn't this person just leave and let me go? And so this stalemate energy of where you're the one who needs to make the decision and you're the one who needs to make closure and walk away. I don't think this other person that I'm seeing is going to necessarily do that. But you will be needing to put one of these swords down, Scorpio. And it's interesting because once again, you're surrounded by water here. Even though these are swords in air, there seems to be always this undercurrent of water. Same thing with the Five of Cups, this river flowing past. Ten of Swords, a river. Eight of Swords, water surrounding you. So your emotions and your energy is very much in play here, Scorpio. And you need to start doing what's best for you. Okay? All right, so I am now going to pull a card for a message from the angels and your spirit guide. And some of it may seem like a weird message, like, well, what does this have to do with me? And I know that there are some of you who don't necessarily buy into messages from spirit guides or angels, but you will find that it's not even about ghosts or spirits or anything like that. It's about listening to your inner voice and trusting that the counsel and the comfort and the advice that you need, it's always with you and always available. So just remember that as I pull your card here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to spread these cards out. Okay. So I want you to see me pull a card out. I would like to get this card right here. All right, this is an interesting card. I'm going to try to see if I can pull it up here so you can see it. Have you asked your angels for help with this? And what this means is, I want you to get a good look at this. Your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. So they want to help you with these Two of Swords here, Scorpio. And the help is available because I think your spirit guide and the archangels see that you're dealing with a lot of difficulty. And I think you need to really, I think if this is about you taking a break here with the Eight of Cups or walking away, it really does seem to be an opportunity for you to just listen to what your inner voice has been telling you all this time. And I think you know that your inner voice has been trying to talk to you. Okay. And you need to have the courage to listen and make that decision about what's best for you. And I think once you do, I think that a lot of emotional pain that you've been going through is going to be released. I think you're going to feel better because I think it's going to be a situation to where, okay, now it's finally over. I no longer have to live in fear about what's going on in this relationship. I no longer have to live in fear of him walking away from me one more time or her walking away and breaking up with me again. I can control this situation. I can decide what's best for me and act on that. Okay. So, Scorpio, that was your reading for April 2016. And I sincerely hope that you found some comfort and wisdom and clarity from the reading. And if you would like to get more clarity on the situation for you, once again, feel free to contact me. My information is in the description. There are email readings available for $10. Um, but I would love the opportunity um, to give more insight on the situation. So thanks to everybody for your comments um, and your support. I really enjoyed reading for you, for those of you who've contacted me for readings. And I also appreciate those of you who've made donations, in my online tip box. They are appreciated. So I will see you in a few weeks for May. And I will also be posting information. I'm going to be setting up a Twitter account so that I can have daily updates, but I also have a Facebook page as well. Um, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate the fact that a lot of you have found these readings useful for you. And I think a lot of good things are coming for you, Scorpio, um, in the future, even though things seem a little bit difficult now. That difficulty, I think, once you decide to take control, I think they're going to get better. So I hope you're enjoying the spring season. I will see you in a few weeks. Take care, and I wish you love, light, and peace.